less dead, which is nice.
I look a little less dead. Yeah, I look a little less dead.
Dude.
I feel a little dead, though, I'll be honest with you.
You're still recovering?
Yeah,
I can't
like
believe so just to wrap my head around this. You're leaving for Tennessee on Friday and
Right.
you're sick as a fucking dog. But
Uh,
because we are true to our Hey Man Nice Shirt listeners, we will be dropping this episode on Sunday just because we fucking love you guys.
we do. And well, hello. I guess we're starting. Hello, everybody. If I sound a little nasally and I sound like the inside of an asshole, it's because I feel like one.
An
I've been
asshole
sick
or
for
the inside part?
the inside part.
Okay.
Like
I get it.
past the elasticity, the elastic
Oh, just like in the weird
band.
cavity area, just like where you cling on to shit and you're just like, oh.
Right. Right. The poop cushion. So right there, I've been sick for days. It is it's not Sunday by us, but you'll be hearing this on Sunday.
Right.
I've been sick for like 5 days now as a
600 days.
dog.
You've been
600
sick for
days.
600 days. That's got to be a record. It has
Let
to
me
be
tell
a
you what the
record.
worst part about getting sick first is. Getting sick first is the worst because you start coming out of it as everybody else around you gets sick now that you live with. And then you have to take care of everybody, but you're also not 100%. So now I got a sick lady, sick kid upstairs. They're getting sick as we speak.
Jesus
and
Christ.
We're all leaving in 2 days. And we're driving.
So a couple things I want to ask about that. I mean, obviously we're right. Well, hang on. Before we get too deep into this.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously Logan Ryan's in the building. It's Hey Man, Nice Shirt. We're dropping a weird episode on you because it is the middle of the week, but it's coming out on Sunday. Doesn't mean that we're going to stay away from traditions though, motherfuckers.
That looks like an energy drink. What is that?
Dude, this is Toppling Goliath Brewing. And I have to say another shout out to these companies that say brewing and don't put brewery on there because we talked about it last week. I just, tongue stumbling over the word brewery. God, it's just like nope, can't say
that. Here we are.
Oh, that's
I'm
nice.
sick as fuck. You ready? I got in trouble. I just got in trouble again, like just a minute ago. And I got in trouble because I thought I was doing the right thing by taking emergency, that orange powder shit that you put in your drink. So I did that because I'm a responsible adult. And then I realized, oh my goodness, we have a podcast coming up. Immediately, I have to have my pre-drink. So I put a little vodka in it, just a splash. And
it's fine.
Lady she was like, Sarah was like, are you absolutely fucking idiotic? Moronic? We'll say moronic. What? She said other choice words. She said, what are you, dumb? We'll say that. She said, what are you, dumb? Moron? And she's like, you're not doing anything. You're hurting yourself. Why don't you not drink this podcast? And I said, ha, lady, shut up.
You said that? You said
I did tell her. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. How'd that work out? Did she kick you in the dick?
No, I'm still good. I'm still all right.
So check this out. I gotta read this because this is kind of fun. Back to the beer. Sorry, not to interrupt your life story about you being sick and drinking vodka and emergency. By the way, emergency is great-ish. Like I said, like we talked about earlier, you got to pump your body full of vitamin C. 3,000 milligrams. Just get in there, get dirty. It's going to go to work for you. Those little vitamin C guys are going to run around and be like, fuck you, influenza and germs.
How many glasses of orange juice is that?
It's like the whole jar, but the thing, the issue there is that all the sugar, you don't want that. So don't do that.
So how the fuck, what else am I going to do?
No, you
Oranges?
take little pills. No. They come in little pills, little capsules. Actually, there's a company, I forgot what it was, but they make little gummies. They look like orange slices and they're 1,000 each. You take 3 of those. So mosey down a new path. Enjoy an exciting IPA that combines the grapefruit, kiwi, and Sauvignon Blanc grape notes of the Nelson, I don't know what that is, some sort of hop, with hints of mango and pineapple from the Mosaic hops. These hops were meant for each other, and this beer is meant for you. Live beer, please refrigerate. Oh, live beer, not live, live. That's one of those words.
English is a weird fucking language. I don't like it.
It's spelled the same way, but pronounced differently depending on the context.
Yeah. Stop spelling things the same way. There's an infinite combination of letters.
Can
And we know that we can make up random fucking letter combinations because we put random letters where they don't belong either. Silent,
Right.
that's a silent G.
Yeah, like phone.
I have it. Phone. Why isn't it an F?
Philadelphia.
Gnarly.
Phonics. Nat. Like a gnat.
Nat. Yeah.
Is
That's like gnarly. Gnarly.
Hey,
Lasagna.
I have a
That's a
question.
terrible word.
Is it possum or is it opossum?
No, it's just possum. Possum.
Yeah, future wife calls it opossum.
No, she shouldn't. I wish she would
She
change.
does.
I wish she would change all of that, actually.
Why does she?
What?
I don't know.
Did you teach her that? That's something that feels like a you joke.
No.
That feels like a you joke.
No. This was I think she learned it in Detroit because they're not very smart over there.
Whoop. Is that where she's from?
Yeah.
She's from Detroit?
Yeah, she got out.
Has she ever shot anybody?
Probably.
Yeah,
I mean, she was like 8 when she left, but I feel like that's about the right age.
Definitely. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
definitely.
For sure.
In Detroit, that you get your first. Okay, go ahead.
Sorry, live beer. I think we should substitute live. If it's live, it's LIVE. If it's live, it's LYVE.
No, that's
you don't like that.
No, I don't like that. No. If it's live is, let's keep live the way that is, LIVE, because it looks cool on like the corner of like the television screen.
Right.
That looks cool.
I think live though, because if you think Lynn, 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 like from accounting, LYVE would be live because they sound similar. Live, Lynn.
Okay, how about we do LIYVE? Live.
Yeah, we're just gonna add letters, just live.
We made an entire college, so we could do whatever the fuck we want.
That's a good point. That's a really good point.
Okay. You know, there we are.
Yeah. All right. Maybe put one of those little hats as opposed to a dot on the eye. Do a little hat on top of it. See? Or what are those things called? The little accent, like a
shamooks.
Yeah, that's a New York version. I think LA they call them hats.
No, I don't even know what a shamook is, but
I don't.
It sounds like my grandfather would call something racist. Is what that is.
So we've just made live. No, we just made live racist. That's great. Welcome to the show.
We could. Yeah. Welcome back, guys.
So back to you driving to Tennessee. You picked the absolute worst time. Not only are you sick, but I feel like you're going to have to get there on hopes and dreams because there is a gas issue in the fucking, or are you just going to Flintstone it? Because you guys don't have gas on the East Coast.
Yeah, we're struggling a little bit.
Russia came in. Go ahead.
I filled up my van today.
Okay.
And but we're not taking it. The ladies that want to take a van that's as old as I am. That's what they say. But it's got like not many more miles than their cars have, and it's like it's held through so far, and it's comfortable. It rides a little loud, but it's so comfortable.
It's a good vehicle. It's reliable, right? I mean,
it's heavy. It's
sturdy. It's sturdy. That's what that means.
Sturdy. Well, it creaks a bit, but I really like it. So, but whatever. So we're doing okay, but I know the Carolinas aren't doing so well.
Oh,
and
Georgia.
We're heading, which is a little frightening. So I think we'll be able to find gas here. I don't know, it depends how bad it is. But you see those pictures of the people like putting 10 gas cans in their trunk.
Yeah, and they're saying don't do that because it's like the toilet paper fucking Clorox thing. It's like, dude, guys, if everybody takes it, then we're really going to be fucked. We have enough gas. Don't freak out. I mean, we have gas here on the West Coast that we're going to ship over to you guys, and thanks, Russia, by the way, you dicks.
Well, it's the pipeline, right?
Yeah, they hacked into the pipeline and it got all fucked up. And they're like, I don't know what to do, so they shut it down, and which is fine. But, I mean, it's better than, I don't even know what they could hack into. They just were like looking for somebody's credit card is probably what's happened. Or like
we got a pipeline.
Oh shit. Well, that's all right. Well, I guess we have oil now. How do they you can't even reroute it. It's just it goes from point A to point B. It's not like there's a separate path that you could open up a secret channel and it goes under the ocean and then dips into Russia. It doesn't work.
You don't put a different GPS coordinate at the end. You don't say add stop.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think they're like, oh shit, what do we just do? Fuck it. Let's ruin their week for a little bit. Let's see how much we can make these puppets dance. That's what I feel like.
Good luck with the gas.
Yeah. Good luck, idiots.
Good luck.
And then Yeah, we'll go into like a civil war again because we don't want, you guys aren't going to want to give us your gas. And
No, we're fine with that. We don't care. It's like we have enough. But I mean, our gas prices are, I think, one of the highest, if not the highest in the union. Other than Hawaii, our gas prices are fucking.
yeah,
Oh, you guys are pretty high though too. New York's
no,
pretty
not as
high.
high, not nearly as high. When I moved from New York to LA,
Yeah,
wow,
you were like
it
saving
took
money.
it. No, you guys are way higher.
Oh, sorry. You were. I
And I had
thought
the
you
big
when you went
ass,
back home. Sorry.
Ram 2500.
Oh, that diesel. Was it diesel or was
No,
it petrol?
it was gas.
It was petrol. Ugh. Just
Petrol.
blowing through it. Gas,
It's
petrol,
gas.
same thing. Yeah, petrol.
It's a weird way to say it. Anyway, so yeah, to fill it up, it cost me $120 to fill that bitch up.
Oh my god, how big was
Yeah,
the tank?
35, I think, 35 gallons.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's actually not too bad. I feel like.
So yeah, so we're gonna leave Friday and drive throughout the night. And I don't really know about the gas. I don't know. I don't really. I'm gonna bring my my siphon that I use for like lawnmowers when I used to do landscaping, just
Oh, good.
in case.
That's legal. That's great.
Yeah, but nobody's gonna know I'm doing it other than all the people that listen to this podcast. Whoops.
Oh, but it's gonna be Sunday. You're already gonna be there. They don't know.
Look at us.
Look at that. We say whatever we want that you're gonna do, and it's already gonna be done.
Yeah, dude, there's no rules on Wednesdays. There's nothing there's nothing we could do wrong on Wednesdays. I like
hump
that.
day. It's fucking good shit. It's good shit. So
Yeah.
hopes and prayers how you're gonna get to Tennessee. I'm excited for you. I feel like you have some big plans for Tennessee.
I do. We're going to Zanies.
Not what I was referring to at all.
Zanies Comedy Club. We're going to see Brian Callen, I think.
Yeah, no. That's exciting. That's a medium-sized plan in the grand scheme of plans.
Dude, I forgot my own plans ready. You're right.
Jesus Christ. The arguably second largest moment in your life. The first would be having your son born, and you've already forgot. Not off to a good start.
Well,
but you know what? I'm going to blame it on you being sick right now. I'm going to blame it on that. I'm just going to say you get that foggy head, all the sinus pressure, which is, hammering down on your brain cells, and your brain cells are like, I don't know what we were doing.
Yeah, I do feel a little like dizzy actually, and a little slow. But
it's probably the vodka and vitamin C mixture, I think is
honestly, I feel pretty good about that decision. Sarah brought me soup 2 days ago when I was like at the peak. And she came home with soup. It was so cute, little bread, and it was great. She asked for soup today. I told her I was busy. I said I can't. I got things going on. I said I think there's soup in the closet, and there's not. I knew there wasn't, but I told her it anyway. So yeah, big plans going on in Tennessee. So when you see me, things will be different, I guess. Not really, but I should stop talking so loud because
I expect a phone call while you're in Tennessee. That's my expectation.
Well, I'll drunk FaceTime you all the time.
Maybe a FaceTime because I want to I gotta be careful what I say because I feel like everybody's she's around or close-ish, so I gotta well, but you get the cans on, so I think
I got the old ear muffins on.
There
so
you
can say whatever you want. You can say anything.
I'm excited to cheers and toast. That's what I'm excited for. That's what I'm really excited for. Just a little cheers to my boy.
Yeah, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So I think
it's a fucking good beer.
I also would like to. Ooh, do I look a little dead at the moment?
Yep. Did you die? Are you okay?
I do
fucking
look
light
dead again.
Shifted again, and you look like a corpse.
I'll be honest. We've kind of been suspecting that this place is haunted. I swear on my life, it's been playing. The house has been playing some games, and so like the closet fell not too long ago. Just the closet, the whole closet just fell.
Wait, what?
So
like
upstairs
collapsed inside of itself, like that part of the house collapsed, or like the bar thing.
The bar across, right?
Yeah,
sits on two half cups, right? Yep. The whole bar fell and the cups are still up. So that means the bar had to go up and out of those cups.
Huh?
Yeah.
Dude, East Coast, man. I feel like the entire eastern seaboard is haunted. I mean, it's the older part of the country. It almost I feel like almost guaranteed that joint like I said, East Coast, just like from tip to tail is fucking haunted.
Yeah, I can kind of think that too. I could see why people would say that. I didn't get any haunted vibes over at the West Coast. Nothing.
Oh, I gotta take you to the right place. Winchester Mystery House. That place is fucking dope and for sure haunted.
Want to hear not a haunted story? Crazy story?
Yes. Wait.
Not nothing haunted.
Just a weird.
Just just a story.
No, not really.
Okay. So when I was in college, I met this kid, right? There's this place called Pilgrim State by us. It was an old psych ward, like a huge psych ward.
Okay.
And people would always go because they thought it was haunted. I guess it's a little bit of a haunted story. It ends up not being. Spoiler, nothing haunted happens. Fucked up shit happens though. And I am not going to say his name because I don't know how much of the story is true, but I guarantee we could Google it and fact check that bitch. I will not mention his name, but he went with his buddies to go graffiti because he's like an artist or whatever. And it was like an old abandoned place. Actually, one building is still up and running. I don't know why. And it's this whole complex, whatever. Anywho, kids would always like go at night and like break into the big buildings and like whatever, like scare each other or smoke weed or jerk off, whatever, the fun teenage stuff.
Yeah, sure.
How weird is it that you used to just do things with your penis when you were a kid? That's weird. People,
what?
You were like young and you'd be like, hey, I dare you to run across that street naked real quick. And then you just like grab your dick and do it. And like, but you were like 6. Like put your butt on the deck. And you're like, sweet.
Dude, we used to have this game where I stole it from a friend of mine that we would be driving in the car.
Oh, so you're older. Go ahead.
And yeah, we were older. This wasn't like when we were 6. And I'd look over and be like, hey, and I won't use his name. But hey, Timmy, we'll call him Timmy. Hey, Timmy. We'd pull up next to like a car full of hot girls. Like, hey, Timmy, hump the seat. And he'd fucking drop down and you'd see his ass just humping the seat. And I'd honk and the girls would look over and they'd be like, ah, yeah.
Oh, okay. So nothing about 6-year-olds putting their butts on things and putting their balls and things. Okay.
No, older when we did that. We didn't do it when we were young. We did it when we were older, which probably is not better.
Weird. That's weirder. No, that's way worse. That's so much. Yeah. We were kids. It was an excuse. Like, hey, look, there's a hole in the tree. Put your dick in it. And like, okay.
Yeah, no, we didn't do that. But same guy. I had a party when my parents were out of town, and it was me and him in the hot tub with I think 6 or 7 girls, and we were doing like truth or dare and spin the bottle, all that. I mean, it got crazy. Next thing I know, he's out butt ass naked running across the backyard in front of everybody.
Yeah.
And this was not a small party, and my parents didn't have a small house, and he just was out, and the backyard was easily half a football field. So I'm talking large backyard, and he just went around and butt ass naked.
I feel like that. Yeah, we've all been there. I've been that butt ass naked guy. Up to very recently.
Yeah, I remember I was in Reno. When I lived in Reno, if it rained and I was hanging out with a certain friend, we'd fucking strip down and go run in the rain naked.
Clothes off. Being naked is pretty dope. Yeah, pretty dope. Cameras ruin a lot of things, but pretty dope.
Yeah, I can't do that anymore. It's just
you can.
But this was before social media and all this fun stuff, and it just. But continue with your story.
Oh, right, story. Not naked, not haunted.
Not naked, not haunted. Oh man, it's already just.
I know we're losing interest, but here, let me say it. So, him and his buddies went up to this building, and they got in or whatever, and they're walking the halls, and it's pitch black. It's an old like an asylum, So
what's the place called again? What was it?
Pilgrim State. You want to pull up some pictures?
I was gonna see if Traci could.
Yeah, Traci, Google that. It's on Long Island.
It's in Brentwood, New York. Look at that.
Yeah, Brentwood is a bad place. I want to see these pictures.
Yeah, pull it up real quick here.
No, Traci will.
Traci, sorry, Traci, turn that on. Okay,
there it is.
Look at that.
Pilgrim Psychiatric Center.
Do we have pictures? Let's see if we have pictures here.
Yeah, man. That's what it looks like. Second picture down to the left.
Second picture, like here?
Left.
No, here. Here.
Yeah. Nope, left.
Like
That's
here.
what it looks like now.
Here? Oh, it looks
Yeah.
like this?
Basically, yeah.
Okay. All right.
So there you go. So
that does look
looks a little
kind of
spooky,
creepy.
right? Yeah. And every now and then you see people walking through. You're like, I don't know what the fuck that guy's doing.
Dude, that looks eerie. It's like it's overgrown with the ivy like coming up the side of the building. It's like 3 stories tall. It's got like one of those things up on top.
Little
Where it's like
watchtower looking thing.
like a little watch
or
like
a bell would be.
Yeah, where a bell would be. And there's definitely some hunchback dude up there like jerking off to, child porn.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I mean that looks it looks like the scene of you're just pick a psycho thriller where there's somebody that has escaped from this place,
Yep.
or somebody's gone in and they're trapped in it and there's some psychopath chasing him around with like a sharpened shoe.
Well, you're gonna love this because I'm about to basically tell you a movie. Basically,
Oh,
basically. I'll say that a couple more times. So basically, what happened was him and his 3 buddies got in. Him and his 2 other buddies got in, and
like into the building itself.
Yeah, of course, that's where everybody was.
Shit.
Okay. And they're walking through. It's pitch black in there. Obviously, it's at night, and they're going to walk up to, I believe, like the roof or somewhere close to the roof. And these guys come and like they just kind of like follow in behind them. And it was a couple of guys and they didn't know them. Strangers, yep.
Okay.
And again, it being dark, you can't really see what they look like or anything.
Sure.
And they were like, "Hey, what are you guys doing?" And so this kid I was buddies with in college when I went to this first college, and they're like, "Oh, we're gonna go smoke weed," but they're really going to go like graffiti. And I don't know if they wanted to like throw that out there.
Oh, right.
So they're like, "Oh, cool, we have weed too. Can we smoke with you?" So like, yeah, sure. So they all walk up to like the top floor together, and then out of nowhere, like they hear they were still like behind them but following close now. One of the guys that they just met go, all right, which white boy you taking? Like that.
Wait, what?
Yeah, they said, which white boy you taking? Like, there you go. Look at that. Yeah, it is a creepy fucking place, I'll tell you that. What is this? Is this like a myth about it?
Just maybe
haunted Long Island Pilgrim State Hospital. Yeah. Yep, people definitely say it's haunted.
So which white boy are you gonna take?
Yeah. It turns out they were MS-13 members.
Oh shit.
Yeah, MS-13 is pretty prominent, especially in Brentwood.
Really?
Oh yeah. Trump flew here when he was in office to like talk about it or whatever.
Did he hang out with him? Did he get like a 13 tattooed on his neck?
Probably.
Yeah, and then he got a little teardrop because he's the guy.
Yeah. No, he's like, "Hey boys, I'm here." Like he did with the KKK or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Here we go.
So now they're buddies.
Yeah, they're probably buddies. Yeah. So they heard him, and like my buddy and his 2 friends like looked at each other and they're like, "Oh shit!" So they're just like, "All right, like should we run?" So they started running. They just took off and they like found themselves in the cafeteria, and then they had all like the tables, like old tables, like folded up along the sides, and it was like empty in the middle of the cafeteria.
Whoa.
And his one buddy like just got out of the service at the time, and like they chased him in there, and like they were hiding under the tables, and they had like bats, like genuine bats, and they're like, "Where you at? Where you at, boys? Like, where you at, white boys?" Blah blah blah, going crazy. And his 3rd friend started crying.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. So
there's always that one, right? There's always the one. You always have that one bitch ass friend that's going to be like,
"Well, I don't know
why we're here. This is a bad idea. I said we shouldn't be here, guys. And now we're gonna get stabbed and raped by these MS-13 members." There's always one. There's always one.
But you know what? When you're getting chased and cornered by people with bats, I'd be a little scared too. I don't know if I'd cry. I don't know if I'd cry. I'd be too scared to cry. So, his buddy that got out of the service had a knife on him, like a pocket knife, like a regular pocket knife.
Yeah.
Just carrying it, I guess. Sure. And he was like, "Fuck this," and he ran out after one of them, and that didn't go well because he turned around and just hit him right across the head with a bat. Like bam, knocked him out. Like they thought he killed him.
Yeah,
they thought he killed him. Nope. I'm sorry.
Whoops.
He did get the first guy, and he stabbed him. Like he genuinely stabbed the
Oh,
MS-13 dude, and then the other guy, like another guy with the bat, hit him across the head, and like was like, okay, that guy's dead. Like his teeth were out. Like he was just on the ground.
oh
So
shit.
yeah. Long story short, um, I think they saw their buddy dying, like from the stab or whatever. So that everybody, like the MS-13 just ran. But now you got two people on the floor. One stabbed, one MS-13 member stabbed, bleeding out, and the other guy
Ooh.
just dead on the ground.
Whoa.
So they saw like they're out, and then I think my buddy started crying, and like he was freaking out because he just saw his friend get murdered. They picked him up, they took the friend out, and they ran him outside. He lived, but he had to get like reconstructive surgery all over his face and his teeth and everything. And but he also killed somebody. So they were all three of them were in court for like years, talking about like trying not to get like sentences.
Jesus.
And it was like years and years of like court, and none of the friends talked to each other ever again. I guess
Dude,
like going that was a super short version of it, but
that's
yeah, crazy, right?
wild.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I was gonna tell you about the story about the old shut down butcher like building in the town next to the town I grew up in, but that doesn't get no. It's like, no, I'm out.
Yes,
Can't do that.
mine wasn't haunted at all. No haunted, no nudity.
Yeah, but
no
there was
either.
attempted murder.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Twice.
definitely that.
Somebody got stabbed. There was gang members. There was potential vandalism, or at least intended vandalism is what was going to happen.
So a couple misdemeanors, a couple felonies.
Yeah, a couple
all over the
misdemeanors, a
park.
couple felonies, just kind of hanging out. We're just gonna
Trespassing.
trespass a little bit. Fuck it.
Weed was not legal back then.
Well, it just became legal. What, like 3 weeks ago for you guys?
Yeah, about that.
Yeah, you still got some gun control issues, but that's okay.
Well, nope, not going to comment on that.
Dude, it's are we gonna play YouTube roulette and see if we get kicked off again?
Dude, you know it's one of my favorite games. You know that.
Dude, New York has one of the strictest gun laws in every state in the union, and yet there are more. Which what that does is puts more illegal guns out there. There's only 4,000 people that have in the state of New York that have a concealed carry permit. 4,000.
Really? That's a real number?
That's it. That's a
now
real number.
I'm starting to think some people are lying to me.
Maybe
because I've heard of like 6 people like, yeah, no, I got a permit for it.
There's a difference between a permit. So you have to have a permit to have a gun, but to have a concealed weapon, you have to have a different one. And there's only 4,000 of those.
Now, what's the rule on sawed-off shotguns? Because I know a kid that had one of those when I was growing up.
Yeah. Well, I don't think those are legal. No, because it's a single round, or 2 rounds, because if it's double barrel, but if it's single, it's a single round. It's not like you can have, 18 rounds in the chamber.
Yeah, but do we need to? Does a 16-year-old need that?
Probably not. No. So
he was going to use it to hold up a movie theater, is what he was going to do.
Oh yeah, then definitely no.
Should be no. Yeah.
We've talked about this before. Look, here's how you solve gun control. If you're looking to go buy a gun, the gun shop owner calls your grandma.
Yeah.
Grandmama's going to tell how it is. She's going to be like, nah, that kid's fucked up. He doesn't deserve a gun. And that's it. That's the solve. That's how we solve it.
I'll be honest with you. You could have called my grandmama and asked about that kid, and she'd be like, no.
No,
I'll be honest. That kid does not need it. No, I know about that kid.
Yeah, that's what it should be. And my thought is that, look, I'm a big believer in the Second Amendment. I own guns, and and I think that if you can pass the test, if you you don't have mental issues, you don't have a history of crime or violence and all those things, and you should be able to have a gun, carry a gun. No issue.
I can't. But I'm getting guns when I move. I'm getting so many guns.
Oh, you're going to be in Tennessee. I feel like the second you sign the papers, whether you're renting or buying, they're just like, oh, and here's your gun, and you're like, oh, okay.
And here's one for your boy. I'm like, oh, thank you.
That's right.
Does it have to be pink?
You can give it to him when he's old enough. Speaking of that, did I tell you that my grandma gave me my grandfather's gun?
Yes, you should. Yeah. Oh yeah. We talked about that post podcast one week.
Oh, so we can talk about it now, live, dude. I didn't know he had a gun. Oh, I knew he had rifles because he hunted. But I mean, he passed away when I was like 8 or 9, right? 9, 8, 9, something like that. Great guy. Even though there was kind of limited interactions, there's the ghost. Speaking of, dude, what the fuck? That's him. That's my grandpa saying, "Hey, what's up, dude? Hey, what's up? Just letting you know I'm here."
So your grandpa has been fucking with us at oh my god, I almost said my address. What the fuck? It does not start with a f. I'm not.
Yeah, probably, maybe. I don't know. Maybe he's yeah. I don't know. I don't know how ghosts work, dude. I don't
Tell
know if they
that
can
asshole to
be.
fix the closet. He really fucking did a number on that thing. He could have just wrote something on the blackboard we had or something. He didn't have to ruin a
No,
closet.
he probably was
Our
upset
cat
that
stays
it
under
wasn't.
there.
Well, he was probably upset that it wasn't put together properly. He was just like, you know what, this isn't how I would have done it, and just was like, fuck you guys, and then just
Okay, I didn't put it together. I built all down here though.
See, that's why he doesn't mess with that except for that one.
Well, this was not. This is held up by, as we can see now, a couple command strips.
Hey, whatever works. Whatever works.
Well,
Maybe it
I
clearly
thought it
doesn't.
did. It does not.
Maybe next time spit on it. Just spit on it and see if that'll
Oh, a
help.
gentleman's move. A gentleman's move.
Yeah, just spit.
Weird how ladies love a gentleman's move until you tell them that you're doing the gentleman's move. That's gross. You're like,
right?
It's gonna hurt a lot less.
Yeah.
What do you want me to say? Bite the pillow while I'm going in dry? Like,
no, nobody likes. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants that.
So it's a gentleman's move, right?
I did it one time accidentally. I had a dipper in. That ended poorly. Whoops.
You spit on it, same move, put it in. She goes, is that menthol? Is that Copenhagen?
Dude, apparently it burned a lot.
Yeah, I could 100% imagine that burned her puss. Dude, the poor coochie, man. You gotta be gentle with that coochie. I
didn't mean to. It was an accident, heat in the moment, and I actually forgot that I had it in.
Wait, what was his name? Sorry. Go ahead. Sorry. I'm 11.
Yeah, yes, you are. No, I forgot that I had the old lipper in, and yeah, that was that. I don't think we ever slept together again after that. I think that was the last time. I'm pretty sure that was it. It
was that first. Was that first and last or last?
No, it was last. It wasn't first. It was I don't know, like a handful and last. But it was that was it. And I mean, she knew I chewed, so it wasn't like it was a surprise. But
yeah, okay, but you know, I drink, and I don't necessarily need to pour, a good old can of the God's juice down her lips.
That doesn't make any sense.
No, why not?
Because I feel like alcohol is not gonna like burn.
I don't think they would want it though. It may burn. No, maybe not, but it may be sticky. It may do the opposite. It may do the opposite.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with sticky. It's definitely not a lubricant for sure. It's a sticky cunt. Sticky cunt.
Oh, a nice little sticky cunt. That sounds like something you could find at Staples, honestly.
Should we call them up and be like, "Hey, do you guys have that new sticky cunt in stock?"
Yeah, call them right
now. Dude, I think we should. I think that'd be fucking awesome.
Call Staples right now. Put it on speaker.
Call Staples right now. Put them on speaker. Be like, "Hey, do you guys have that new sticky cunt?"
Trace, give it a call. Yeah.
You guys get the sticky cunt? Before we call them,
I need it in orange, preferably.
You have it in orange? And they're like, I don't. How do you spell that? Dude, did I tell you? Have I told you the story of my neighbor calling and asking, if this bowling alley was open?
No,
I didn't tell you
the story. Sounds like a pretty straightforward story. Are they open or not?
It is. Which I totally understand, but I mean, we're sitting there. We have technology at our fingertips right now, right? So you can hop on your phone and you can just go up there and you can go, "Hey, is this thing open?" Right? Well, he went on his phone and it said closed. He goes, "Nah, they're not closed." So he hit the call button, right? On like Maps, Apple Maps. So he calls him up and it rings. And then he gets a system and he presses a button and he goes, "Hey, are you guys open?" I'm standing here while this conversation's happening. Oh, good. You guys are open. That's great. Hey, I mean, are there limitations on lanes? Oh, there's not. Okay. Okay. Well, so I was looking it up on MapQuest, and it said that you guys were closed, and I'm like, wait, MapQuest?
They have hours?
Do you know what MapQuest is, Nick? I feel like you're too young. You may not know what MapQuest is. So
I don't
back in
know.
the day,
I thought it was an app.
MapQuest. No, I don't think it's an app. I really don't. I think there's Google Maps and there's like Waze, Apple, and just the maps and like maybe two or three others. I don't think MapQuest exists anymore. I think they got bought out and I think they're done. I mean, Tracy can probably look it up. But they so back in the day, you would go onto MapQuest and figure out like you'd put in the address where you're going, you'd put in your address or where you're coming from, and it would print out the route. Then you would look at that, you'd hit print, a piece of paper would come out of a machine that would have the directions, and then you took those directions and you got in your car, which by the way didn't have a button to push to start it. You had to actually have a crank
Hot
and you put
wire.
it in the
Nope.
front of the car and you just crank it
crank.
over
See,
you crank it over a couple times and
I
you get
could
those
imagine
two
you doing that.
cylinders going ding 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 ding, and you look at your sheet of paper and you go, oh, this is where I need to go. And then you had to read street signs and you're like, oh, fuck.
So let me get this straight. You had to crank your car, and after you went to the machine that magically received a signal from the air to print out a piece of paper?
No, because it was plugged in. There was no
so we had printers and crank cars, is what you're saying. Was it an HP? I hope it was an HP. Those
maybe
maybe
the timing is a little off. You know, maybe I'm missing a generation or 6. but dude, like legitimately, he said I was on MapQuest and it said you were closed, and I look at him and go, what are you going to print out directions so you can figure out where they are? And like, dude, you just dated yourself egregiously by saying I used MapQuest. I guarantee that some of our listeners right now are Googling MapQuest and going,
yeah,
I don't know what the fuck that is.
Yeah.
They're like, I have no idea what MapQuest
I blame
is.
Google. I blame Google for almost anything. I came real quick earlier, like a couple days ago. I was like,
what?
Oop, that was quick. Yeah, no. Let me rephrase that. I cummed quick.
Oh yeah, that real quick shooter. I get it.
Yeah. And she said, what the hell? And I said, sorry, Google. And she's like, what? And I was like, Google, because, anything that you want, you can just get it instantaneously. So like the end result here is I'm going to come and then we're done. And then she says, well, not really. What about me? And I said, well, no, don't hold on so long. Let's get this rolling. So I said, yeah, instant gratification is everywhere in today's world. So that's why I come fast.
All right. Okay. MapQuest still lives. Oh my God, this is great. And you could find a Best Western that we'll leave the light on for you. That's fucking.
Can you map Suffolk County to Nashville?
Oh my God. What the fuck happened here? Exit that. Jesus.
Nope.
Okay. Wow.
Okay, we're back on Discover. So let's get out of this.
Holy shit.
I sent you
what the fuck happened here? Okay, so MapQuest has clearly been hijacked by the Russians. So don't use MapQuest. Don't use MapQuest. All right.
Here, I sent you something that I sent you something.
Why are you laughing?
That nothing at all.
Are you okay?
I got a weird text. Yeah, I'm good. So I have a Hey Man Nice Shirty Human of the Week.
Yes, let's talk about your Hey Man Nice Shirt Human of the Week. So
I've been sick.
By the way, hang on, just for the record too, and I forgot to mention this when we talked about it earlier. I have no idea what this is going to look like when we edit this and it goes up onto YouTube. So if it looks like funny or weird, I'll try to fix it. Or Tracy and our our editing
Crazy.
team will try to fix it. I apologize. And
give
we'll
him
see.
or her credit.
Yeah, we'll give them credit. It's
Yeah.
we'll use proper pronoun. It's them.
That's how I learned what pronouns were. Just recently. I just recently learned because they're like, that's not my pronoun. And I said, I had to Google what pronouns are. I was like, all right, verbs. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah. Okay. I don't think you are kidding because I said half a dozen one way, six another, and you're like, what?
Well, I never heard that before. That's an interesting thing to say.
That's I still can't believe that you've never heard that before. That's what's more mind blowing to me is that you're just like, I don't know what that is.
Oh, I
Like,
figured it out. I wasn't dumb.
Six one way, half a dozen another, or half a dozen one way, six another. It's it's six one way, half a dozen another.
It could be either way. It's a two-way road, I suppose. So here we go. I was sick when I was at the peak. I couldn't sleep, and because I'm old and my back was hurting too, so I was up all fucking night. And I think I've watched everything on YouTube, like every genre. Like I was at one point I was up in Alaska living off the grid. Then I was watching kid performs Bohemian Rhapsody in front of whole school.
Okay. So you finished YouTube is what you're saying.
I think I did.
Okay.
I think I did.
Good.
And so I was like watching this and I was like, oh, like I'm a Freddie Mercury guy. Let's see what the fuck this is about. And it was great. And I was like looking at the numbers. I was like, wow, this kid got 11 million views. That's impressive. Awesome. That's right. Really and he's got the wife beater. And then I saw he's got 7,500 dislikes. So that means 7,500 people just shit on this kid. This kid worked for years because it was incredible. This kid learned the song on the piano, learned every word, got the courage. This is clearly an elementary school, I'd say, right? Maybe middle school at most.
Yeah, maybe
like a sixth grade.
Yeah. Maybe. Middle school. And look at this. I mean, look at this comment, this top comment right here.
Yeah, right there.
Wow. He didn't just perform Bohemian Rhapsody. He performed Bohemian Rhapsody as Freddie Mercury. The kid's got guts. Respect. I 1,000% agree with that.
It was incredible.
And it was incredible. If you're one of those pieces of shit, those
7,500 people just shat on this kid.
If you're one of those 7,500 people, oh, dude, my mother always used to say, if you don't have anything nice to say, shut your fucking mouth.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it blows my mind that this kid probably worked for so long and then somebody uploaded it on YouTube.
Yep.
And it went well. And just 7,500, what I presume is all adults. We're like, fuck that kid. That kid sucked. That kid's voice as a sixth grader wasn't deep enough. like I was just amazed that
you know what it
that
is.
Many people were like, fuck you, kid.
You know what it is.
Jealousy.
You know here's what it is. It's those really oversensitive millennial cunts that see him in a wife beater and they're like, he's wearing a wife beater. I mean, he's probably beats his girlfriend, and I don't like that. And I mean, he may have a voice of an angel, but fuck his choice in attire and what he's wearing. And I can't believe he's wearing that wife beater. Fucking piece of shit. Thumbs down.
Yeah, like they must not know like who Freddie Mercury is or like even the song, because I mean that's like not an easy song.
No, it's not. No,
that's not an easy song at all. And I would know. I know a thing or two about songs.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
You've played that song in front of like a live audience on the piano?
Karaoke.
Oh, same thing,
dude. I just went upstairs and there's a package that they were opening. They bought a karaoke machine for our trip. Like a whole ass karaoke machine, 2 mics.
What?
For a trip in which 5 of us are going. 1 doesn't know many words yet.
What do you mean? Like, oh,
that's my son.
Yeah. He doesn't know many. He doesn't know.
So we have a whole ass karaoke machine, and we're having a 4th of July party and a pig roast, and that's gonna be so I think we're just gonna start traveling with a karaoke machine, and I have a little projector. Like it looks like a cell phone. It's a projector.
Did you just say we're having a 4th of July party and a pig roast?
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking May.
Yeah. No, I get how months work.
Last time I checked, and I could be wrong, and forgive me if I misspeak here, but the 4th of July is the 4th day in the month of July.
Understood.
So why are
Yeah.
you celebrating the 4th of July in May?
No, we're going. Just because we got the karaoke machine doesn't mean we're celebrating yet. Those don't go bad. They don't have expiration dates. We'll
Karaoke
wait.
machine or the 4th of July? I don't understand. You fucking lost me. I swear to God,
What?
what I took out of this conversation was you're going to Tennessee. You're going
Yes,
to
with
celebrate
the
the 4th
karaoke.
with the karaoke
No,
machine.
no.
You're going to
We're not.
celebrate the 4th of July, and you're going to have a pig roast.
2 different times.
In that order. I mean, that's
in that order. Yes, we're going to Tennessee with a karaoke machine.
You're going to celebrate the 4th of July and have a pig roast. Like while you're in Tennessee. That's how that sentence structure read to me in my ear holes.
Dude, if there's one thing I love, it's a run-on sentence.
Borderline good recovery. That's a
I'll take
maybe.
I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it.
That's a definite maybe.
So it will go in that order. We're gonna bring the karaoke machine. I don't know why we're bringing it to Tennessee.
Why not?
But because I imagine almost every bar would have it.
Yeah, but if you're doing that,
but not the hotel room.
Wait, no, we're doing the house thing, right?
We're doing first hotel and then we're first doing a hotel, then the property, like the Airbnb.
Yeah. Hey, so when are you gonna do the big thing? When's that?
Probably it could be tonight. Honestly, I have no idea.
Oh, you might just get it done before you all go.
Well, I shouldn't. I know I shouldn't.
Do a celebration trip. Do a celebration trip. That's what I did when we were going to Mexico. I'm like, dude, I don't want to take this fucking ring on the plane, and there's just all the risk and all the shit that was going on with it. I'm like, I'm doing it now, and fuck it, I did it on our fucking balcony.
Really?
Yeah.
I know our friend did it when we're friends with the female. We don't really know the male very well. He's a cool dude though. I just met him.
Are we talking dogs? Cool, I mean, what do we? We're friends with the female, not so much with the male. I mean, we not. Oh, you don't want to say their names?
Yeah, because he proposed when she walked out of the bathroom. That was it. No speech, nothing. He was just there.
She's walking out of the shitter. Maybe has a little bit of toilet paper, or maybe didn't get that solid wipe, and she's trying to walk
yesterday's tacos. Oof.
Yeah. She had like Taco Bell or something like that, and it just absolutely sprayed some mud on some porcelain, and comes out, and he's on one knee, just going, "Hey, babe, what do you think?"
So is this a yes? She's like,
wow.
She's still like turned around for breezing.
That has to be one of the worst, if not the worst, proposals that I've heard.
Yeah, it's
personally. That is that one's pretty brutal. So I think that's a great, and that I think we can qualify as a real life advice moment.
Oh yes,
gentlemen. And I do mean gentlemen, because you represent the majority of our listeners. I think we're at 58% or something like that of our
gentlemen
base,
or just males.
Or men. Well, they're males. It's a stretch. I agree to call them gentlemen, because I don't know. You guys could be complete pieces of shit, and we love you regardless, because
you could slap puppies, and I love you.
We do know that you spray your DNA egregiously in bathrooms and hotel rooms, basically killing babies, which we've talked about before. I mean,
which we like.
Yeah, which totally fine with that.
Listen, I love killing a baby or two.
But absolutely, just yeah.
Got to do it.
It's you have to, because you don't want that built up. You don't want those built up babies sitting in your ball bag, because they get angry, they start fighting, and that affects
you. Got to separate the kids.
Yeah, separate the kids. You got to separate them, and there may be a bad egg in there or two. You don't know. I mean, it's entirely possible that by you ejaculating into a napkin, you've extinguished a serial killer.
Well, hey, that ain't bad.
That ain't bad at all.
You know what? Save the other children. Save the born children. by killing serial killers.
That's right.
I imagine that all of my babies are serial killers.
The ones that wind up on the floor, or the ones that have in a towel, or the sink. You don't do it in the sink. The shower, toilet, wherever you choose to evacuate these murderous children in a
And
sock.
I do it in my girlfriend's face lotion. Just, it's like only when I'm mad at her. Only when I'm mad at her, and I'm like, "You're gonna get a facial today, and you don't even know it."
Oh my
Yeah.
God, that's a Nickism right there. But anyway, back to the real life advice.
Real life advice.
Gentlemen, young bucks out there in the world that haven't pulled the trigger and asked that beautiful specimen that you wake up next to sometimes. You haven't popped that magical question. Let me tell you something. Make it magical. It doesn't matter if it's the first time or it's the 12th time that you've proposed to a shaven-legged, beautiful female. And fuck, it could be a male. We don't care. But make it special. Make it something that she's going to remember. She's going to look back fondly upon. Because if you look back as a woman, if you look back and go, yeah, I was walking out of the shitter and he's on one knee. That's not looking fondly back upon that sacred tradition that we have as humans. So make it special. Really think it through, but don't overthink it. That's the other thing too. So I know a guy.
Oh,
I can't talk about it.
Why? Of course you can. There's no rules on Wednesdays. There is not a single rule on Wednesdays.
I can't. But I will say that Jesus. Okay, here's the thing. If COVID's a real thing, right? It's shut us down in terms of being able to go do things that we wanted to do. And let's just say hypothetically, if you've had a trip planned and you're going to pop the question, then like I did before, right? Before the trip I had planned, that's when I did it. I was going to do it during the trip, and I'm like, you know what? I just kind of want to get it out of the way, but I did make it special. I feel like, if you have these super grandiose plans that maybe don't live up to the expectations because you got derailed due to COVID, dude, just do something else that's going to be fun and special. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, that's the thing, is just make it special, make it memorable.
If you go too extravagant, then you're not yourself. Then you're just nervous the whole time.
Right.
Then if the slightest taxi cab is 1 minute behind, like now you're freaking out. Fuck it.
Dude, and also
she's gonna say no regardless. Or yes.
And stay within your lane. Don't do something that's totally out of character for you. I mean, if you're like, look, I'm not a big I'm a very private guy when it comes to like my personal life. So I'm not going to do a flash mob and ask you to fucking marry me. That's not my thing, because I don't like people. Oops. But
yep.
Well,
clip it.
Fine. Traci, just, can you put a mark right there? So yeah. Thank you.
Thanks, Traci.
So yeah, so I want to do it just her and I, just make it special, and that's because that's me as a person.
Yeah.
Now, if you're one of those people that you're like, dude, I'm gonna do it in a crowded restaurant and it's gonna be great, or I'm gonna do it at the fucking baseball stadium because we both love baseball so much and it's gonna be special, and every time we come back to the ballpark, she's gonna be like, oh my God, this is a place where you proposed to me, and then she's gonna give you a quick handy and the popcorn while you guys watch the fucking Mariners lose. Fuck yeah, do it.
Yeah, no, stay in your lane. That's a fact. That's 100% fact.
God, is there anything better than the popcorn handy?
A little burn in the tip, but no, nothing. Like, I will take it today. I have free reign to do anything I want. Like, we're together. I can sniff her ass if I wanted to. I'll say a little butter, please. Dude,
butter.
Concert announcement. This is the shit that's getting me real hard. Is like the concert announcement. They're like, we're back on tour, or comedians going back on tour, performing again. I am hard all the time. I'm so excited. Oh my God, dude. I've been fine-tuning my bits and getting ready to go on. And I am just
I'm excited.
Yeah.
I am very,
Oh
very much
yeah.
excited. Yeah, there's not too many things better. I really don't think so.
Dude,
Just live shows, live performances.
there's oh my god, I love concerts. We have
Oh,
like Luke Bryan coming by us,
oh,
where
I love
it's
Luke.
big on tailgating, and we're gonna go tailgate that shit and everything. We're doing I am so fucking
Oh,
hyped.
speaking of, by the way,
Mm.
shout out to Pete because Pete is we talked about him last week.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Avid listener, huge fan of the show. Definitely appreciate the support there, Pete, man. I do. Pete called your ass out and said, "How the
Oh
fuck does
shit.
that guy not know that tailgating is legal in California? Wait till he comes out
It's
here. We're gonna show him how we fucking do it in Cali." I feel like that's
hey,
verbatim.
hey. Now that I tell you what, that's the kind of friendship I need in my goddamn life. I want a headbutt from Pete. Pete, if you don't headbutt me, I won't do anything about it. Other than just drink.
Dude,
But please headbutt me. Is he a big
Pete's
guy?
he's 6 like 2, 3, 6'3".
So a quick
He
redact.
makes me look like you.
What in the fucking world is that supposed to mean? That is just what? I don't just that was I am okay. Listen to me. The American standard. You're looking at the American average right here, baby. The American average. You're looking at him. Handsome-ish. I'm handsome up front, a little weird to the side. I got the schnoz. It's okay. I'm 5'8", with shoes, and that's average. What else is average about me? I'm a size 10 and a half shoe, maybe a 10.
Dude,
Average.
I gotta hang
Perfect.
on a second. You're 5'8" with a 10.5 shoe?
Sure am, dude. Big feet,
That's
big balls.
that's a big shoe. That's
Big feet,
impressive.
big balls, medium penis.
Well, there you go. Averages out. It all averages out.
That's what I'm saying, dude. You get a 65 on a test one time, then you get an 85. You're at a 75, and I'll tell you what, C's get degrees. I'll tell you that much. I am nothing but a C
That
plus.
is 100% the motto of the Collegiate University of National Technology State. If you guys didn't know, C's get degrees. So we may be launching some classes. Who knows? Fuck it. We may just say we may start an institution. I would love to be president of or vice president or just on the council for the Collegiate University of National Technology State. Hell, Nick and I, we may be professors.
We probably will be, and the dean.
Yeah, probably.
And I can't wait. Oh my god, when we're professors at this college, people are gonna be crawling after us wanting to sleep with their teachers and shit. And that's how we're gonna be fighting everybody off. Be like, no, Sean, I can't sleep with you. I cannot go out with drink, Sean.
God, Kyle, I know, I understand you like the beard, but you got to back off a little bit there, bro.
That's what I would say too. So also,
what part?
The motto here is we have shut the fuck up. We have classes, and from an F to a C minus, just normal. That's just normal. Yeah. And you have our honor roll, which is from C minus to C plus, C minus C and C plus.
Yep.
And then just back to normal classes if you're, so honor roll is actually within the C's. So that's what you're striving for, because we promote equality and just adequate. We promote adequatencies. And you're going to learn English as well.
And new words, apparently. I feel like C plus. I feel like C plus should be on the dean's list. I mean, if you have a C plus average, you're now on the dean's list, and you're going to graduate with honors because you're a classy cunt. Is basically.
Yeah, our valedictorian or valedictorian.
Valedictorian, but we have to spell it differently, so it emphasizes the word dick. So it's valedictorian.
Naturally.
Magna cum laude.
Yep. Naturally.
Magna cum latte. Oh, magna cum latte. That's what it's
Magnum. How about a magnum? No, we don't. No, because that's above average.
That's right.
We don't want that. We don't want that.
No, fuck that guy.
Who pick? No, not into that. I'm not into the big penis game. Not that I'm not into it. I'm just not it doesn't affect me anymore. Dude, give me a price. Suck a niner. Give me a price.
Oh, dude. But is it 9 and
but like
thin?
realistically,
But hang on a second. Is it 9
it's an
and
no.
thin, or is it
It's
9 and
9.
it just like a fucking
It's
like
it's not a
like this
tuning. It's not
can?
a can. No. It's what you picture. Like it's an average. It's a Cunt State University Niner. Like
Penn
it's
State,
just there,
and
you know.
it's
But like realistic, like if like the cash was in front of your face, like that's it. Like people are like, oh, like $2 million to suck a dick.
do you have to finish it?
Yes, but not in your mouth. Forehead. Take it to the forehead.
Okay.
No,
right. No.
take it to the chest plate because you don't want that dripping in your face.
Yeah, you don't. Yeah, no.
Yeah, gravity.
Okay.
Gravity's a bitch. Gravity will make you. That'll run up the bill. I'll tell you what. Gravity will run up the bill a little bit. You do it on the forehead, it's dripping down your nose now. Higher bill. That's what I say.
Like in your
I've
eye?
always said that. I've always said that. That's always been my motto. Is gravity will make you pay. So.
Price of admission goes up with gravity. I understand. All right. So Niner, you got to take a Niner, and you have $50K in cash, cold hard cash, sitting right there on the table in front of you. And it's out.
That's
out.
you. That's what you.
No. I'm asking you.
No,
Here it is.
I asked. No, because I see. No, I don't want to do that. I don't want. I asked you. I made this game up. This is my game. I'm the captain here. So you're answering this first. What is your number?
God, no, I don't think I have a number. I think it's a hard pass all the way around for me.
Dude, shut the fuck up. There is no amount of money that you would suck one dick for.
Hang on a
one
second.
dick, take it to the chest plate.
Let me throw this out there, right? I mean, think about how many tacos that you've put your lips in between or put your tongue in between, right?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Nobody calls you a pussy licker. You suck one dick, you're gonna be a cocksucker the rest of your life. I don't need that stigma.
Yeah, but you could be a rich cocksucker. You could pay people to stop. Okay. You're lying.
10 million.
10. Shut the fuck up.
It's 10. The price tag's high, man. I'm old. And number one, I have a small mouth. I think we've talked about this. Dude, and I have like a legit gag reflex. I mean, there's no way. I mean, it could be 3 inches and I'd probably be like, that's a lot of dick.
That's a bit of tunnel. Like that ain't bad. Like, yeah, I get, yeah.
That's me though, right? I mean, I like I said, I have a small mouth, and it just.
Here we go. I figured it out.
Oh, you've got the answer to the riddle.
Oh God, damn, it just came to me. It just came on me. I can't believe this. Here's more real life advice, gentlemen.
Oh, there it is.
If you're ever having a bad day where you think, man, I am just small. Maybe this 4 inches, maybe it's thin. You want to feel like you have a big dick? Pay a straight man to suck your dick. You're like, oh God, it's touching the back. I can't do this anymore. Like, yeah, that's goddamn right. That is goddamn right. Don't go to an experienced woman because they'd be like, that shit is going down past the Adam's apple. Why don't girls have Adam's apples?
Because it gets in the way of the dick in their mouths.
That's what I figured. Yeah, I figured when evolution was progressing, they said, well, blowjobs are pretty prominent in today's world. Let's get rid of that. We don't want no roadblock there. And you said, yes, sir.
We don't want anything hindering the process. Did you know that I believe it was like medieval times? That's when I believe that's when blowjob, like the term came around, because they weren't allowed to touch it. They could blow on it. They could do the old.
No way. Is this a real story? Is this real?
It's fucking real. 99% sure that's
Dude, that's an incredible. Wait, tell me more. Tell me. I want to know all of this. I want to know every single detail you know about this.
So my understanding is that it was forbidden, like it was like super forbidden, right? Not just like, hey, don't do that, like we think about now. And you gotta think about it too, like the culture back then was, if you said like witchcraft or something like that, then it'd be like, oh fuck, can't do that, right? So I think they may have thrown words around like that, and they're like, oh yeah, we can't do that. But I think Traci's going to pull up where where does the term blowjob come from? And we can actually get some statistical data. Oh, I could have been wrong. I could be wrong. I see something about here about Tijuana or something like that, which is weird, which I feel like that's not right. Well, some claim the term Victorian prostitute slang below job, like below, like lower than. The first recorded usage of blowjob was in a Tijuana Bible type of comic book that depicted popular culture figures engaged in. But that was in 1948. No, I feel like that's absolutely
so late.
There's like no way.
Granddad
Christian
was
sex. I feel like this isn't correct. What is that? What the fuck? Oh, that's I know that's from Spaceballs.
Oh, what a great movie! Do you remember that?
Yeah,
who was the what was his name? He did Blazing
Mel
Saddles
Brooks.
and
Mel Brooks.
Mel Brooks. He put himself in all those movies. You know that?
Yes. Well, he's brilliant. He's a fucking great guy. The story, but not until 72, the release of Deep Throat did come out, so to speak, in a polite company, Wild Wild West. Dude, I feel like I heard this somewhere where it was full on like Victorian era where they're just like, yeah, we're not allowed to touch it. So and apparently, which would be like to the guy, like super, super exciting, right? Which, if you think about it, think about this.
Oh, dude, I'm getting hard just thinking about it.
No. Think about all the exposure we have right now. I mean, you can literally, like you talked about, you can Google whatever you want at any time, and it's immediate, instant gratification.
There's websites for it.
There are definitely websites for it. So, if you go back in time. If you go back in time when they didn't have websites, right? I mean, they didn't really have it at their fingertips.
That's right.
So they weren't experienced with all these things. And if you grew up in a really strict household, fuck, all you knew is that you get a boner and it's like, oh shit. Can you imagine the sensitivity that you had? So it kind of makes sense that
yeah, we're definitely desensitized now.
Oh, for sure. That like if you think about it, if you go back 100 years and you say, hey, like you you time travel, so you take I don't know, I can't think of a porn star right now, Riley Reid. If you take Riley Reid and
no, don't say that, because I don't get rid of Riley Reid because we're thinking about naming it. We were thinking about naming a future girl Riley, and
Ava
everybody
Adams.
keeps my son's middle name is Avery.
So Jesus Christ. John Holmes. No, that doesn't work because he didn't suck dick. Jenna Jameson. There we go. Take Jenna Jameson.
I have an great aunt Gemma, and that sounds like Jenna.
Jesus fucking Christ. Okay. Take a porn star. Find one. Doesn't matter. I don't care who
that last one was. That last one was a lie.
I figured it was.
Okay.
Take Jenna Jameson. Pop her into the fucking time traveling machine, throw her back 100 years, right? And then she's like, I need some dick. Guess what? 100% that all of the dicks in the world at that time, she just looks at it in a certain way and they're shooting to the moon.
To the moon. She would do such a disservice though, because the blue balls would be ungodly.
What are you talking about? Why? Because all she has to do is look at guys and they're just blasting off.
You think they're blasting off? Or you think they're just getting hard? I'm pretty desensitized and I've never blasted off from.
Dude, I'm going back 100-year-old human, like 100 years ago. 100. Let's do 150. Let's make it real crazy, right?
All right. What is she wearing? Break this down. Let's break this down. We haven't broken anything down today.
We have not.
We have not broken down much. So, what is she? Okay, she gets thrown. Stop. So she gets thrown in this time machine. Mm-hmm. She's wearing clothes from today's world going back.
Oh no. We put her in
a kid.
Era specific clothing.
So she's just a freak. So she's not turning heads by just what she's wearing.
Oh, she'd be classified 1,000% as a slut, but the mission and the goal for scientific purposes only. This is only what this would be for, because it's time travel and it's only for scientific purposes. Is that she's going to go back? She's going to find one guy, and she's going to see how quickly she can get him to ejaculate. And I have a feeling that it's seconds.
Yeah, seconds. Yeah, you're right. Okay, so she's in the proper timely clothes. What? I can't even talk.
Area specific, or I'm sorry, time specific clothing.
Era specific.
There it is. Era,
there it
not
is.
area. Yeah. Era specifically. Hey, yep.
Close. It could be area. It could be, because if she's going to Scotland, then she's going full plaid.
Dude, it's Wednesday, and this company, as much as I love them for this Mosey IPA, did not put the percentage, the alcohol percentage. So I have no idea what I've got myself into.
It's Wednesday. I'm sick as a dog on this end. I look like
you look dead. You legitimately look like you've died.
Yeah, I feel like it. Here's a weird thought that I heard somebody say, I don't know who. What if like you died in a dream? No, this is not. I don't know if I heard this.
You can't. What if you can't? It doesn't.
What if you died in a dream and the dream kept going? What if that happened?
I feel like that's just death. I feel like you just die, and then
like, who said you can't die in a dream? Because I've had plenty of dreams where I'm about to die,
but you didn't die.
I didn't die.
Me too. I've gotten close, and every single time, woke up.
Does that mean you were that close to dying randomly that night?
I don't know. Maybe.
What if you died in a dream, and the dream, like, what if that's what happened? Like,
you ever choke in your sleep?
Yeah, but it's an embarrassing story. It had nothing to do with fake.
Oh, I've done it.
It was all real.
Oh, no. I've done it. I almost said millions of times. Multiple times. I've woken myself up like gasping and legitimately choking.
I did that because Sarah thought it was funny to put Cheetos in my mouth. Like, what? Why did she do that? It was so rude. And the problem was, it was like the party was over. Like, we were drunk, but like the party was over. Like, everybody, it was just us. So it was in California. It was just us. And she said she was eating because she was drunk and happy, and she loves to eat. So fuck off. And she just put Cheetos in. She said her reasoning was because it was open.
Yeah. That's fair. That's fair. To be honest, that is fair. Like, if it's open, it's better than her sticking her dick in it.
Not the crunchy ones. What the hell? No, I've checked numerous times.
You've checked and double checked just to make sure.
Yeah. I've checked. Everything is proportionate. I'm pretty happy with what I'm getting into. But not the crunchy Cheetos, the puff ones, the long puff cheese doodles.
Yeah.
Doodles.
No, they're just puffs.
No, those are cheese doodles. They're cheese doodles, dude.
No, it's puffs. Cheetos puffs?
No, they're cheese doodles.
I don't know what cheese doodles are. Is that like the Walmart brand? What is that?
No, they're cheese doodles. They're in the reddish orange bag. Yeah. Are we gonna look it up?
Traci, should we look that up? Because I don't know what.
I think I have never thought I wanted to look something up more. Traci, pull that up.
Traci, pull. Can you pull it up for us real quick? Cheese doodles is what. It's what we're. Yeah, it's puffs. It's puffs. Cheetos puffs. See the.
Do you see where it's
Cheetos?
No. Do you see?
Oh, these over here?
Cheese doodles, yeah.
What are those, dude? I've never Walmart. Oh, see?
No, they're also sold at everywhere. They're Wise, I think.
They're what?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, Wise. WISE. Wise snacks. Dude, I feel like that's an East Coast thing because Cheetos is pretty much the only thing that we have over here that I've seen. I don't think I've ever seen cheese doodles. Did you guys have them imported from like New York or New Jersey or some other dirty place in the United States? Maybe you got them from like Georgia. No. Not from Georgia.
No.
All right. I'm used
to
the Cheetos.
Are you messing with me? Are you messing with me right now? Be honest. Yes or no?
The cheese. I legitimately.
No. Not that. You have to be. You have to be fucking with me, dude. You have got to be fucking with me, dude. You have got to be fucking with me. Oh my god, my heart! I'm sweating. I have anxiety over here. Oh my god, dude. I'm like, I'm drenched in sweat. I'm like crying.
Oh my god.
I thought this. Oh. I don't even know how you did that. I have no idea. I don't know how you changed it. I don't know how you changed it. But I can't think, dude. I'm blaming it on the sickness. I can't think. I'm blaming it. Oh, it's because I'm sick and dizzy. It's not that.
Oh my
God. Oh, Jesus, fuck me. Oh, my head hurts. I'm fucking.
Oh shit. For.
Oh, fuck me, dude. I was just like, I don't know what to do. And then you're like, are we going to look it up? I said, we should. You know what? At this point, just look it up. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh my
God. Fuck me, dude. I'm sweating. I'm like,
so
this has been fun, everybody.
Do you want to for those folks that don't watch on YouTube and that listen to this podcast probably have no idea what the fuck is going on right now? Nick, why don't you explain to them what
do I have to?
What's been going on? Yeah, fuck yeah, because I want to hear your perspective.
I'm a good friend is what I am. I'm a good friend. I was texting you. I called you at one point.
Did you really?
I called you. I fucking called you.
I gotta let her go my phone.
Why don't you read what I texted you first?
Oh my god, I'm fucking dying here. Oh shit. Oh my god, that's amazing. Get rid of your browsers first is what it says.
Yeah.
So
because I made the joke. God. I made the joke, I don't know, like a couple weeks ago when we first had the whole the ability, the upgrade to put shit on the screen.
Yeah, it's been like 6 weeks, I want to say.
I was like, that'd be pretty funny to, if you forgot to clear your browser history and you just had like a porn browser up or something, like on a little tab. Well, that came true today. And I was like, dude, maybe he just forgot. I was like, I don't know what's happening. I thought this was a family computer. I don't know. And I was like, oh, I saw it. And then I just couldn't control myself at first. And I'm texting you under the table. I'm like, clear your fucking browser, like clear your tabs. I'm like, he didn't see that. Let me call him. So I called him. And then you know what? Here's the thing about me. I'm only a good friend. I try a couple times being a good friend. And then I say, fuck it. Then I'm like, the joke. Then I'm all about a laugh. So I was like, let's look up fucking cheese doodles. And now the next thing it said is small cock porn. And I was like, oh my God. And then he's like asking me questions like I'm fucking focusing on the goddamn cheese doodles. So you shit me. And I'm like, dude, this is it. Like, canceled. We're out. Canceled. Done. Because this guy's got small cock porn up on fucking Traci's goddamn computer.
Oh,
I'm sweating. I have like pit stains. I feel like I'm sweating. I was so calm. And like, I don't even know what any of this episode is about. I have no idea. I don't know what we've talked about. I have no idea. I blacked out. I blacked out the minute that happened to me. I'm a victim here. I feel oh my God. I literally, here's what's going to happen. We're going to wrap this fucking podcast up. And then we go, okay, so what do we write in the description? What is this episode? I have no idea. I have no idea what we should write about. All I know is that I was beside my body.
So so Nick, I've been, you brought this, you mentioned it. I want to say it was like 6 weeks ago or something like that. Holy shit, my cheeks hurt. And I've been plotting to do it every week. It's been in the back of my mind going, oh, I gotta throw that out there. I gotta fuck with him a little bit. So again, for those that aren't watching this, sometimes we'll throw stuff on the screen share, so Nick can see Traci's screen, and we can share kind of information. So what I did was opened up multiple tabs, one of which is Pornhub. Do you remember what the first one was?
No, I have no idea.
What did you see first?
I just saw Pornhub and I was like, there's no way. It literally said the word porn, and I think I went flush. And it was like that. I can tell you the exact time it happened. I was like, that bullshit transition. I was like, just show what I sent you. And I was like, I don't know. Like, we're in the middle of a conversation.
Yep.
I'm getting stuffy. I'm getting stuffy.
So I've had it up the whole time. So the when we were talking about the asylum, it was up. And I don't think you noticed it then. And then when I pulled something else up, like I think I went back to the asylum, or I looked at something and it was still, but I changed it. So it went from teen to MILF to small cock, because we were talking about small cock. And I'm like, this is going to get him for sure. And then we talked about cheese doodles, and I brought it up, and it was better than what I intended it to be.
I can't focus. I can't. Oh, how am I supposed to be professional here, people? But like, literally, I was like, when I first saw it, I was like, we were talking about something mid conversation, and I saw it, and then my tunnel went, and then I was like, oh my God, like we gotta how do I get him to get off this screen right now and be a fucking homie? Look, I'm getting more congested as I fucking speak. So I was like, how do we get him off this? And then I didn't know what to say other than, here, what did I send you? It was like, and then I'm trying to talk about a kid. I like just looked at my buddy's porn browser from what I thought. And I'm like, let's talk about people that hate kids. I'm like, oh, I didn't know what to do. You owe me a beer, you fuck. Because this one, I only drank this one because I was upset.
1,000%. By the way, this is going to be the next one, just in case you were wondering.
There it is. Nick likes dick porn.
Oh my God. That was worth everything. The month of planning.
Yeah, who cares that I thought my life was ending? I was like, that's it. This is the end of this podcast. We're gonna watch this on YouTube and be like, that guy's watching porn as he's doing this. And I was like, well, we had a good run. Episode 30 took us out. Oh, Jesus Christ. Episode goddamn 30.
Oh shit. Do I have to blur? I feel like I might have to blur that out for
You may have to put a little thing over it for YouTube. No, you could say the word porn on YouTube. So you didn't show anything indecent.
No, yeah, it's something like we're showing. Yeah. There was nothing inappropriate that was shown. It's just the titles that were up there back in and I feel like that's happened before. I feel like newscasters that you've seen the videos that they have on with newscasters, and they're like, oh yeah, so in today's story, here, let me pull up the screen, and then they pull it up, and it's got like Pornhub, and it's got like chubby girls, and they're like, and they don't even know, and they're just still going on with it, but kind of like you didn't know that.
I knew, but you didn't know. That's what I thought. I was like, oh my God, how does this guy not see this? I was like, it's a yellow tab. Fuck, he's looking past this. Let's keep looking up Pilgrim State.
Oh my God.
Oh, Jesus, fuck me.
1,000%, without question, in my mind, worth it.
I'm glad.
Yeah,
I'm so glad. You are such a Collegiate University of National Technology.
One of the founding fathers, right?
That's goddamn right.
One of the founding fathers.
That is goddamn right. That was well done. That was well done.
Thank you.
Because I was like so genuinely nervous for you. I was like, oh my God, like this guy doesn't know that it's fucking porn browsers up.
Oh my God. That's fucking amazing.
Yeah. I was like, watch it on your phone like everybody else. Like, what the fuck
sometimes
are you
you
doing?
need the big screen and the cinematic adventure that it is.
Not me, baby. Look at me. Here's my screen. You see how cracked and shattered that? You see how shattered that shit is?
Cracked screen, just trying to make it work.
Hey, I'll tell you, it really fucks up the definition of the nipples. Cannot get them well. You got to like scroll to a different part of the screen or something to try to get in between cracks. That'll fuck you up for a while.
Well, here's something that I think that you don't even like realize is that when I remember being a kid, not a kid, well, yeah, a kid, like 12, 13, 14, right when I first figured out how to, right when I first figured out sword mastery, right? We had the squiggly line. We'd have the hot. We'd have like Skinamax or something like that we didn't have, but you'd get the squiggly cable line, and he'd be sitting there. You could listen to it, and you could hear like them. You could hear them fucking, and every once in a while you'd see like a crooked tit like kind of pop up there, and you're like, oh, that's a tit for sure. Oh hell yeah, woo!
Turns out elbow.
Sometimes, I mean, sometimes there's definitely an elbow, and then sometimes it'd be like you're like, oh, that's a guy's tit. Damn it. Fuck,
dude! I have
guys.
I would. So
did I fuck you
I don't
up?
know.
Did I really fuck you up?
No. Now I'm like, well, yes, but now I'm like, do I tell you this story?
Yes, 100%. You have to tell me the story.
I can't see. Here's the problem: is I keep putting myself on blast. This is like the most intimate, embarrassing thing that's probably ever happened to me.
Other than you shitting in your mouth?
Yeah, that one's funny.
Oh,
it's a great story.
It's
a great story.
That's fair.
Well, here we go.
Well, you've already thrown it out into the world. Let's do it.
Like, let's just ruin my fucking life. Oh my God. All right. So the first, oh man, dude, this is we never take anything out. We may take this one thing out.
Ooh, it's that good. Okay.
It's embarrassing. It's the worst thing. The first time what?
Like how embarrassing? I mean, it's just
it's like stupid. It's dumb. It's like something you don't tell. Like nobody knows this. So literally, not a single soul knows this except me.
Have I told you the story about the time where my buddy and I not picked up, but we hooked up with these two girls. No. And like they were like friends, and so he called me up and said, "Hey,
last week you told me this."
Did I? I don't think so. No, because we watched Tin Cup like 6 times.
I don't know how Tin Cup.
It's a movie. It's a golf movie.
I don't think because you put into a hole.
I don't think I told you the story. I don't think I told you. Maybe.
All right, well,
maybe I've said
story first, because I'm telling you, I'm not going to tell the story. Like
well, no. Here's the thing. It's not about me. It's about the guy that I was
fucking good.
No,
again, no.
So my buddy and I, we were there were these two. No, not the twins. This is different.
Twins.
No, not that one. This is 2 girls. Like they were best friends. They lived together. So he said, "Hey man, I need some help." Shirt. Hey man, he said, "Hey man, nice shirt. I need some help. She's got this roommate, and I'm trying to hook up with this girl." I'm like, "Cool." So he picks me up. We go over there, and this smoke show girl opens the door, and she turns around and goes, I have no idea what the girl's name was. Doesn't matter, because that wasn't the girl for me. And so she goes, "Hey, Kimmy, your buddy's here." And so this girl comes out that is a dumpster fire, and I went, "Oh Jesus Christ, I gotta take one for the team." And my boy goes up and gives Señorita Dumpster Fire this big hug, and I'm like, "Oh, I get the hot one." All right. So he goes off. And they go off in the back.
You should have played it off like you were still doing him a big favor.
I think he thought I was. So he plays it off, or he goes in the back bedroom, and I'm on the couch hanging out with this chick, and we watched
Tin Cup.
We watched Tin Cup. I want to say 6 times. maybe not 6. That's an exaggeration. It was at least 3 or 4 times. So it's like 6 or 7 hours of like movie watching. And the whole time we were like making out, and we never had sex, but we were like making out and having fun. And I'm like 19 or 20 at the time. So I had the worst blue balls in my life. So finally, and I'm trying, and she's shutting me down. I'm like, it's cool. It's all good. I'm not going to press. I'm not going to push. If it happens, it happens. Not, then I'll jerk off in the car. It's fine. So
Naturally.
yeah, I mean, right? When you're amongst friends, it's fine. So my boy comes out of the bedroom, and he goes, all right. He goes, great seeing you. She's going to bed. And I'm like, oh, okay, we're leaving. All right. It's like 3 or 4 in the morning. I'm like, okay. So we leave. We get out to the parking lot, and he's got this like weird look on his face. I'm like, dude, you all right? He goes, yeah. So we get in the car and we're driving home, and I go, how'd it go? He goes, dude, I pulled out every line in the book and I couldn't close the deal. And I'm like, all right. He goes, dude, I mean, we were making out, grinding, all this shit. So finally, he goes, finally, I pull out but I love you card. And I'm like, oh shit. Yeah, you don't pull that out. No, real life advice. This is like the real life advice episode.
Close your real life advice. Close your tabs.
Dude, don't pull out the I love you card.
No.
It doesn't matter how desperate you are to get in there to get that puss, dude. Don't pull that card out. It's not worth it.
I'm almost 6 years in a relationship with 1 kid, and I still don't pull it out.
Well, be cool if you weren't a liar. I heard you say that the other day, you dick. So he says, he goes, finally, after hours and hours of trying and making out and having some fun, he goes, finally, she's gonna let me in. I go, oh, sweet. He goes, I get in and immediately come.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And I go, yeah, that sounds about right. And he goes, I pull back out, and he goes, you know what? Maybe we should be friends. And I'm like, bro,
yikes.
you know they can feel that, right? And he goes, what? I go, yeah, they know. And he goes, oh, fuck. I told her I didn't come. I'm like, well,
oh, they know. Yeah,
she knows 100%. She knows.
Oh yeah.
And he's like, oh well, fuck it. So is it that embarrassing where you tried for hours, and then immediately it wasn't even a one pump, it was insertion and explosion?
Yeah, it's embarrassing. Yeah,
because that's really embarrassing for that guy who I'm not going to put on blast.
I must have been like 10 or 11, maybe. And it was the first time I had older friends, and they were like, yo, I was jerking off. And they were like 13, 14. And I was like, no way. They're just jerking off. So I was like, all right. I went in the bathroom. I was like, all hyped up to try it. Told me to close my eyes, picture some shit. So I did. And I was like, giving it a go. I was like, this is taking longer than they explained it. But I was giving it a go. And
were you tugging on rope, or were you tugging on like
I was tugging. No, I was there. I was ready.
Okay.
Things were going according to plan right off the bat.
So full mast.
Yeah, full mast.
Everybody's camping. They've got a nice tent that they're surrounded. You've pitched a nice tent.
That's right. All so right. I was tugging my schmeat, and I thought it was coming. I was like, all right. I was told to lean over the toilet because something's gonna happen. And I leaned over the toilet and peed everywhere. I peed behind the toilet, on the shower curtain. I peed fucking everywhere.
What?
Cleaned it all up with toilet paper that was falling apart.
Oh wow! Like single ply?
Oh yeah, that's what my family got. Scott's single ply, baby. What you know about that, Scott's, baby?
You know what I know about that? I know about chafed ass. Is what I know about Scott's single ply.
I am tough as bark back there now from growing up in the weeds.
Dude, that's gotta be the play right there. I think we need to replace the kids' toilet paper with single ply. Toughen that.
Yeah. Grow them. Yeah, they'll soon join the military. The whole thing. I then went back to school, told everybody I gave it a go around, and got made fun of because I thought that's just what happens. I said, yeah. I was like, I asked them, here's what I literally, I was like, wait, how did you guys clean it up? They're like, oh, just in the toilet. I was like, how did you get everything in the toilet? I was like, it was so much pee. They're like, there's so much what? And I said, it's so much pee. It went everywhere. I was like behind the toilet. It took me like 15 minutes to clean up. And
dude, how did you? That's I don't
know. That's just it was so embarrassing.
That's interesting because I feel like
we don't have to break. We don't really have to break this one down.
You don't want to break it down because I mean I just have a lot of questions.
You get one question, then we're wrapping up. One question, make it a good one. And and I'll tell you what, if you don't ask the good question, people are gonna write in and tell you that you blew it.
I hope they do because I hope they ask the questions.
All right, you get one question. Yeah, so that's a very real story, unfortunately. So I didn't think anything bad until I was like, "How do you clean up all the pee?" They said, "What pee?" I was like 10 or 11, and I had older friends.
Wow, that is crazy.
It's pretty embarrassing.
It's really not. It's learning life and learning how to be a man because you're gonna do stupid and dumb shit. I mean, it's like.
Well, can I tell you what the difference is?
The difference.
Not everybody goes on the air and fucking publicly tells everybody else about this shit. I'm the only idiot who does this.
I don't think so. I think there's other idiots out there, for sure. Because I think it's in line with you. You wake up with the old morning wood, right?
All the time, love it. It's one of my favorite things. I enjoy. It's how I stir my coffee. Fuck me. All right. Here we go.
That sounds like it could form blisters because or you're drinking cold coffee. One of the two. I feel like cold coffee actually wouldn't be a bad idea, right? Stir it with some cold coffee, then it goes away. It's like, oh, it's cold, and then you can go pee. Because have you ever tried to? Well, obviously, I was just gonna say, have you ever tried to pee with a boner? And obviously, you did, and you learned at an early age that it's really difficult to control. But it is. That's really interesting. That is a really, really interesting thing. And I don't think it's embarrassing. I think it's human nature to explore your body and your anatomy and try to figure out what shit does because we don't know. We don't know at all.
Well, I'll tell you what it shouldn't do.
Trying to jerk off when you're 10 or 11?
Well, that too. But I figured I was drinking at that age anyway. Might as well start.
Jesus.
All right, guys. Happy Wednesday. I mean Sunday. I mean whatever the fuck you want to think it is. Oh, my head is weird. This is a weird episode. This is a weird day. This is a strange. Things did not go like it normally does. I got my friend over here.
I think
my friend watches porn on the podcast.
Traci, what the fuck?
Traci, why do you watch that stuff? It's the devil's work, which I'm into, actually, a little kink. Sorry, fuck me. I haven't slept much. I am sick as a goddamn dog. But I won't miss an episode.
And the beers definitely probably don't make it any better. Oh, Nick, dude, I'm excited for your upcoming trip, your upcoming adventure, and a new chapter in your life as well as some others. I'm excited. Not going to give too much away. I think I've given enough hints and you fucking spilled the beans last week anyway, so it doesn't fucking matter.
I was drunk last week.
Yeah, but I'm excited. I'm really excited. I'm really excited to get that FaceTime message from you and the family, and we can raise a glass.
That's goddamn right, baby.
Fucking A. Travel safely.
I will do, and I may not at all if there's no guest.
So it's also true. So we'll see how that goes. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, and because we do have some other listeners apparently. Live shows coming up August 29th. Could get weird.
Probably it will get weird.
It's probably gonna.
It's definitely gonna get weird.
100%.
I'm gonna shave your balls.
It's gonna. I did that today. It feels nice.
Yeah, well, you were forced to because I believe next week it'll be here, and we'll explain why you had to shave your balls
That's right.
today.
That's right.
And it's for a good cause.
It is. It is. It's for the kids. It's really what it comes down
It's
to.
no,
It's
take
no.
that back.
It's on a
Take
kid
that
charity.
back.
Oh, it's not for
It's
charity. Fuck.
we don't want to talk about our balls and kids ever, but that's all right.
Oh, not like the Duggar. That one of the Duggar kids. You heard he got busted
I
with
don't.
child porn.
Who's Duggar?
The Duggars, they're like what do they have, like 1,000 kids? Well, one of the oldest kids just got busted with child porn.
Well, he's a kid. Well, what's old?
Yeah, well, oldest is like he's like 20 or 30 now. I don't know. Whatever. He's old.
20 or 30. Yeah.
He's at the age where he's at the age, which is any age between born and dead, where you shouldn't have child porn on your computer.
Yeah, no, there's just that's a slippery slope, because then you got to go into, well, who the fuck is recording children? What is wrong with you? What, they have all their life to fuck their whole lives up. Let them do it voluntarily.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
And
so
I don't
we
want to
can
hear
talk
the whole
about
thing.
that. Yeah, we can talk about that next week. I'm sure it's still going to be, it's an ongoing thing. They're looking into stuff and doing things. If we missed some things between now and Sunday, we'll talk about it next week. So
That's it.
But this is the early recording for the Sunday episode of Hey Man, Nice Shirt. Nick,
Tennessee is great.
Sick.
I'm loving it. I'm down here right now and I'm loving it. And I love Tennessee. So there we go.
I know you're sick. I hope you get feeling better. Safe travels. As always, it's a fucking pleasure. This is the highlight, without question, of my week. Is getting the opportunity to sit down and talk shit with you. And then this was a super amazing episode for me because I got to fuck with you a little bit.
It was fun. It was fun. And even when we're a little under the weather, we ain't missing shit. I fucking love you guys. Mr. Logan, I love you as well. Hey, let's do it again next week. Peace out, everybody. Much love, you silly fucks.
Oh, shit. You know what we forgot?
What did
we forgot to tell these motherfuckers where they can follow, like, and add us.
Well, let's do it now then.
Oh, my God. How did we forget that?
Why don't you give us the old follow on the Instagram, perhaps? And
Instagram? How about the at H? God, I fucking hate doing these this way. Talking about it last week, you dick. At H. This is payback, isn't it, too, you motherfucker?
Oh, yeah.
If you want to follow us at Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, you can do that at HMNS Podcast.
What if they want to give us the old electronic mail? Where can they do that?
Oh, if you want to drop a email to us, we are hmnspodcast at gmail.com.
What about the old YouTube? Is the at before it? Is it at after? Is it not there at all?
I don't think it's there. I have no fucking idea. It's HMNS Podcast on the YouTube. Find us. And for the last, and I'm behind and I'm an asshole. Traci's behind. Traci's an asshole. We're behind on posting stuff, but we're going to post some up and then we're going to play the old YouTube roulette and see what gets kicked off, or what actually gets to say, what dumb shit we say actually gets to stay.
Ooh, I like that. I like that a lot. And I can't wait to play. All right, dude. Until next time, I will see you in a couple minutes. Peace.